1 Kings 17:12a. Vatomer, Chai Hashem Elochecha im yesh li ma'og, ki im malo chav kamach bekad, uma'at shemen batzapachat. And she said, here she's replying to the prophet's request, not only for water, but for bread. And she says, notice the oath language, as the Lord your God lives. And then in oath language here, if there is to me, she says caked. We might want to say, because she's a impoverished widow, if there's anything baked. And then ki'im will have the sense in this oath language, sort of a negative sense. There is not enough to fill my palm or hand of meal in the container, and only a little oil in the jar. So after the woman says that she doesn't have anything baked, she then proceeds in the next part of this clause to break down the lack of baked goods really into the ingredients. That is, she doesn't have very much flour, just a handful, and she only has a little bit of oil. So kind of she has two problems going on here. And just a brief review here with bachad and batzapachat, both in the palm and in the jar. That is, no flour in the enough to fill the palm of the hand, and no oil in the very little oil in the jar. Both of these have attached to the front of the term first article he plus patak plus dagesh, and then what happens is the he gets pushed out and just leaves behind the footprint along with the preposition. So the footprint of the is left behind, the patak and the dagesh in the first root letter. So we know that these are definite articles in there, but it's the preposition that takes the place of the weak letter he. So in both cases we have in the fill in the blank. Now, the one very remarkable thing here is her oath language is by the Lord, the God of the prophet. And this is a very remarkable outlook of faith for a Phoenician Gentile widow.